Hey, welcome back. Today we are talking about Gyaku Tsuki, which is called reverse punch. In my last video, you have seen how to make Oizuki, forward punch, or called lunge punch. I'll quickly do the revision of that lunge punch before we go to Gyaku Tsuki or reverse punch. So first of all, just recap both punches, Oizuki and Gyaku Tsuki, which is lunge punch and reverse punch, are done on your forward stance. And the definition of forward stance is that your knee and your toe in one straight line. Try to keep your thigh almost parallel to the ground, back leg straight and tensed. Let your toe of your back foot go 45 degrees. And that's your punch. Your shoulders are in straight line. You're not leaning your forward too much, your hand, your shoulder much. And your hips lowered and not straightened like this. And then with my count, close your feet. Don't move your hands yet. But once you're ready to punch, that's when you start moving your hands. Same thing in moving backwards. Forward, backwards, forward, and backwards. That's Oizuki. The definition of forward stance or Zenkutsu doesn't change. But when you do your Gyaku Tsuki, there are a few pointers to remember. First of all, how to practice your Gyaku Tsuki. On your Zenkutsu dachi, when I'm out. And this time, you are punching with the opposite hand, not with the hand that is on the side of your leading leg. Now, if my left foot in front, I'm punching with my right hand. So that makes it a Gyaku Tsuki or a reverse punch. So keep your leading hand open, like you're grabbing someone, and keep your back leg relaxed, a little bit relaxed. If it's okay if your knee is slightly bent. But on the impact, that's when your back leg gets tensed and straight, like this. And then once again back, and relax your back leg a little bit. Why? Because you need full rotation of your hips. So if you want to get the addition of your hip rotation, then you need to relax your back foot. If you keep it already tense, then there is not much momentum in your hip rotation. So the idea is, when you're using a Gyaku Tsuki, the power, the force, is coming from your hip rotation to your chest, to your shoulder, to your arms, and then to the target. That's how your opponent will feel a shocking effect when you hit with the proper technique. So once again, in your Zenkutsu dachi, keep your one arm forward. And the reason for your other arm keeping in front is that it helps you in your hip rotation. If you already have this hand here, then if you can realize that your hip is already turned, there is not much room for it to get the rotation. So that's why keeping your hand away, open, is indirectly, in a way, you are also turning your hips in the opposite direction. And when you are executing your punch, you want this hand to come back, and in an effect, you are rotating your hip this way. It's not just a matter of you pulling your hand, but you are rotating your hips and executing your punch. Same thing, different hand. So this is my forward stance. This is my best forward stance. Stop, right? But when I'm doing my Gyaku Tsuki, I'll relax my back leg slightly, just to get that rotational effect, as I said. So from here, punch, back, punch, and back, punch, and back, punch, and back. Okay, let's talk about some don'ts. Number one is you must maintain your height. If you're starting from here, for example, and at the impact you want to lower your hips, that doesn't work because you need a proper circle, making an arc, making with your hips. So from here, it's at the same surface, same height from the floor, and it's just a matter of rotation. Right? You want a smooth circle. You don't want a wobbly circle. Okay, that makes sense. So it can't be like this. Now, if you really want to punch lower, you get lower. You get lower. And that will be fine. But if you want to target your solar plexus, for example, so this is sufficient. That's Gyaku Tsuki. Key. And the other mistake to avoid is this. Let me change my angle. This is my Gyaku Tsuki. And this is my correct Gyaku Tsuki. So the wrong version is this. If you can see that I am lifting my heel, my feet are not firm, not flat feet. That makes it a wrong Gyaku Tsuki. So in order to give the best effective, powerful Gyaku Tsuki, it is necessary that both my feet are ground properly, firmly, and then do this. Okay. Now the other important point is the distance between your feet. If this is the distance between your legs, right? And you want to reach, you have so much reach. You can reach up to a certain point. But if you widen your legs, then you can reach further. That's one reason that you do your Gyaku Tsuki and Oizuki in proper Zenkutsu dachi, not in your normal stance. One last thing about moving forward Gyaku Tsuki is how you practice. Then you take step forward and punch with the other hand. Moving forward, punch, punch. For your Oizuki, it's the addition of your movement of your power coming from your movement, from your speed. So it must be very fast. Whereas for your Gyaku Tsuki, it's more of your hip rotation, and as I said, it's the combination of hips, chest, shoulders, arms, and hands. Whereas if you look at this other hand, this is the sequence. This is mentioned in a book called Dynamic Karate, by the way. The sequence is this. When you're doing your Gyaku Tsuki, your hips, the power is flowing. Hips, chest, arms, shoulders, arms, and then your hands. Whereas for this particular one, it's reverse. Your hands, arms, shoulders, chest, and your hips. It's the reverse. Okay. Thank you.